Hello, I'm Evan Nolan, the president and co-founder of the United States Athletics Hall of Fame, here with another returning nominee for the class of 2024. Born in Waterloo, Iowa in 1948, Dan Gable overcame the most crushing family tragedy you can imagine to do things on the wrestling mat that no American had ever done before and really ever since. Now, quick warning here, this is the worst story I'm going to have to tell in the 129 videos in this series. When Gable was 15, he and his family went on vacation, leaving his 19-year-old sister back home in Waterloo. While they were gone, she was raped and murdered by a local teen. Crushed beyond recognition, Gable found his solace on the wrestling mat, the only place he knew how to go. As he said, the more you can settle into focusing on what you have and what you'd like to do and where you want to go, a positive point of view, the quicker things turn around and positive things start to happen. And positive things certainly happened for him on that wrestling mat. He'd go to West Waterloo High School, and in his 3 years of wrestling, would go 64-0, a spotless record, winning 3 state championships in Iowa. He'd then go on to Iowa State University, where he'd be a 2-time NCAA champion and a 3-time finalist. He'd go 117-1 in his career, with that one loss coming in his very last match, the 1970 NCAA championship against Larry Owings. He lost that match 13-11, by the way. The insane thing about that loss is he started getting hate mail about it. People mocking him, saying he was never that good and that he'd never win a big match again, which is insane in general, but to a guy who had just won 181 consecutive matches at the start of his career, it's just preposterous. Now, his mother dealt with most of this mail, by the way, and what she would do is she'd take the people who gave return addresses and send them get well soon cards, telling them she hoped they got over whatever the hell was wrong with them. That's a truly baller mom move, if I ever heard one. And the detractors are incredibly wrong anyway. He competed internationally for the next 3 years, winning gold at the 68-kilogram level at the 1971 Pan American Games, the 1971 Tbilisi Tournament, and the 1971 World Championships. That would lead into qualifying for the 1972 Munich Games, where Gable was as close to dominant as a wrestler could be. During the entire qualifying tournament, he'd give up a single point and make the team, leaving him the favorite to win gold in Munich. And I'd say that giving up only 1 point in a tournament would be hard to beat, but the actual games, he would do even better. He'd go 6-0 and give up 0 points in the entire 72 Olympics, taking home the gold without any surprise there. This would make him the first American wrestler to win gold in the World Championships and the Olympics in back-to-back years. Now, he'd wrestle sporadically over the next several years before he retired prior to the 1975 season. But his retirement from wrestling is still one of the greatest things that ever happened. He should probably also be on the coach's side if he weren't on the athlete side here. Because he would go into coaching, take over the University of Iowa in 1976, and starting an absolute dynasty. He'd spent 22 years at Iowa, going 355 wins, 21 losses, and 5 ties during that time, all the while coaching 152 All-Americans, 45 national champions, 106 Big Ten champions, 12 Olympians, 8 Olympic medalists, winning 21 Big Ten titles in his 22 years, and 15 NCAA titles. He's a member of the Wrestling Hall of Fame, the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame, and the Iowa Sports Hall of Fame. And it's only a matter of time before he's a member of our Hall of Fame as well. He is wrestling royalty. Now, you can vote for Dan Gable or any of our other nominees to United States Athletics Hall of Fame at www.theusahof.com. That's the United States Athletic Hall of Fame.com, just, all shortened. Voting will continue between now and we close our polls on December 1st, so vote as often as you like, as long as only once a day. I'll be back soon with another nominee, but until then, take care.